Alright, so today I'm finally going to tell you about my adventure in Washington, D.C. Back in May of 2017, Congressman Mark Walker was a guest on my dad's live stream for his business. Once it was over, I asked him for a few minutes of his time, and he actually accepted my request. I made an interview of our vlog, and that did some numbers. Then, this happened. But what is absolutely fantastically amazing, huge news, Congressman Mark Walker invited me to go to Washington, D.C. and vlog with him there. I'll be going to D.C. to interview congressmen, get like a private tour of the Capitol building, and do all this cool stuff. Alright, so about 3 weeks later, my family and I packed our bags and we drove up to Washington. We stayed at this hotel which was inside of Gallaudet University campus. Little did we know that Gallaudet University is actually a college dedicated to students with auditory impairments. Visiting this campus was something I will definitely never forget. The first day in the city was our free day, so we went to the National Archives and saw documents which our country lives off of. We went to some art museum, and then we went to the Tesla store where I found out that I may or may not be able to test drive the Model X. And on the town, we're at the top of the stadium right now, and it's, the nosebleeds. Hang on. Oh wow, it's already like the 4th inning, so once it gets to the 5th, like the bottom of the 5th, we're gonna head down and try and get to like the 3rd baseline. Later that night, we went to the Nationals-Cubs MLB baseball game and enjoyed our night. The game was awesome, but the subway ride home was the exact opposite. On the second and final day of our trip, we headed towards the Capitol building to try and find Mark Walker. But before we get there, I have to tell you guys some backstory. Back in June, my friend Benji and I had a little photo shoot in my dad's studio at the exact same place where we interviewed Congressman Mark Walker the first time. We took these pictures as a joke, but it turned out to be a lot more entertaining than we thought. I decided to give a gift to the congressman, so my new friends, Jordan and Simone from FedEx, hooked me up.
I'd like to thank Jordan so much for doing this. You're the man. I need to shake your hand for this.
Anytime, my brother.
You too, Simone. Thank you so much.
No Anytime.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one, man.
You too, you too.
Secret building. It's like full of Congress people. Look at this. What? Let's go find our man. Right now what you're seeing, I'm inside of the Longworth building, which is where all the congressmen and women work. It's actually not the Capitol building. Seeing this is actually pretty freaking cool because it's behind the scenes of our government that a lot of people don't know.
They're from the American Samoa. I didn't know that they'd be here. That's cool. I might have to go in and see what I can do. Maybe do a surprise visit to the American Samoa.
After walking around the Longworth building for a while, I finally found Mark Walker's room and we're ready to interview.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Congressman Interview Part 2. We're back with my great friend, Mark Walker.
Hey.
Thank you so much for having me here again.
Yeah, you got it.
So we're going to start off with some more fun questions. Are you ready?
I believe I am.
I'm going to start out with the hardest one possible.
All right, let's do it.
How many stop signs do you think there are in the United States?
I'm going to go with 24,562.
Is that correct? Is that the right answer?
I have no idea, but I feel like that's a good number. So, see, being part in politics, you have to give a firm answer no matter what. So that's why I try to put a little bit of affirmative with it. 24,562.
I like that. I like
Okay.
the firm
Yeah.
answer. I would say there's about 10,600,593.
Now, let me ask you, see, the reporter's usually asking me the questions, but is that a correct answer?
No.
According to Answers.com, this is how many stop signs there were in the United States. That was 8 years ago. We were both very, very wrong.
My second question is, of the primary colors, like the rainbow plus gray, black, and brown, like you find in a 10-piece marker set,
Right.
Which one color would you absolutely eliminate from the picture?
I've got to go with gray. I like
Gray.
things that are bright, happy, sunshine, so gray's got to go.
I'm kind of with you there. I'd get rid of brown. It's just ugly.
Yeah.
You
ever seen a brown suit that works? No.
No, that's good point. Good point. My third question. This one you have to think for this one.
Okay, all right.
So, zombie apocalypse.
All right.
It's here.
Okay, here in Washington, D.C.
The whole world.
The whole world, okay, all right.
You need to pick a place to stay, but you have to think legitimately. For example, if you pick an island, where are you going to get your food? Where are you going to get your water?
Oh, goodness gracious, food and water. I'm going to the American Samoa,
American Samoa.
middle of nowhere. Yeah,
That-
exactly. So
I like that.
okay.
For me, I would say Costco.
Okay.
They have everything there. They
Yeah.
have generators, TVs, food, doors, and then they have those really nice couches that you can sit on.
Yeah, but I hear that these
Zombies, Costco's like at the top of their list because they're thinking the same way. So,
Okay, all right. Have you seen the movie Space Jam?
goodness gracious, the original.
Yes, with Michael Jordan.
Yes, it's been a few years, but yeah.
Now, would you rather take Michael Jordan in his prime, or in the NBA, or would you rather take Michael Jordan from Space Jam?
Well, if all things are reality, you got to go Space Jam, Michael Jordan. There's no question.
Space Jam, Michael Jordan. That is true. There's no question. He stretched his arm out and saved the game.
Piece of cake. That's the easiest question yet.
He beat the Monstars. Now, I do have a gift for you for being a returning guest on the vlog.
Let me hold the microphone?
Yes.
Okay, all right,
Here you
go
go.
ahead.
Let me pull it out of the bag. So, the other day, Thursday or Friday, me and my friend did a photo shoot. Totally like a funny photo shoot.
Sure.
And we took this picture, and I signed it, and I said, "Thank you for being a returning guest." And here it is.
Look at this.
Hey,
here's your microphone back.
Oh, thank you. So,
am I getting a good shot there?
yeah.
This
This is me in a Clippers jersey that
Wait, I thought it was Michael Jordan.
Oh, no.
Okay, no, it is you.
It is. That is. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And so I just wanted to thank you so much for having me. This is like a last minute deal. I thought it'd be a good gift. And so thank you.
Yeah, Tom, it's been a privilege. Until you're on like CNN or
CNN.
CBS or something, it's good to be able to talk to you right now before you get very famous.
I'll remember you when I'm famous.
You do that. All right. Thank you. All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, good. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. All right. Thank you guys for watching today's interview, part 2 with Congressman Walker. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that jazz.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you tomorrow.
So long.
Is this really you let me have it?
After the interview, my family and I went outside to take pictures with Mark Walker in front of his doorway. This will definitely be a moment that I'll never forget, and definitely be one of the top 10 vlog moments that have happened yet. Next time I go visit the congressman, I hope he still has this gift.